Hey y'all, now y'all know usually I have stopped reviewing this show. I still watch it, but I have stopped reviewing it. But let me move the microphone a little bit. Every once in a while I watch it and it aggravates and frustrates me and that's what happened today. As I was sitting here watching Teen Mom, Young and Pregnant, we got the Kayla story. Okay, Kayla and Stephan, Eraserhead, Stephen, whatever that man name is, and it pissed me off. So y'all gonna get a review today of Teen Mom, Young and Pregnant, which is the season 2, episode 18. This won't be long, but just know this is what y'all getting. We don't have time for all the other, intro stuff. Let me just give you what you want. Okay? So we first see Briana being dumb. Okay? She being dumb, not being dumb. I won't say she dumb. I will say she's not that smart, but she's also not that dumb. It's somewhere in between, ignorance and stupidity and gullibleness of a child. I don't know how to put that into words, but that's what I think. And she, has broken up with everybody else that she's ever been dating, even the boy she met online who lived in another state, who came to her state, and then she took care of him and he left her for his ex-girlfriend. All that has happened. And now Brianna's talking back to Danae, but Danae has transitioned fully. I don't know if he's at the bottom half. I know you're at the top half, but because Danae has transitioned, Danae now goes by Milo. Okay, and so Milo and Brianna have been back talking as friends, and now Milo is gonna come visit Brianna. Mama, who has always been more of a friend than the mother, says, "I just question your adjustment because we're still reeling from what happened in you and the last ex. You wanna know why, mother? You wanna know why? Because you allowed Brianna to be an adult in that household. And as Brianna said before, I pay half the bills. She may pay half the bills, but she don't have the mind to make sound decisions. Your daughter keeps getting in fucked up relationships because you keep allowing it to happen. I don't mean you can make her do one thing or the other, but you gave her so much freedom as a child. As a child, you gave her so much freedom that you were never a real parent to her, because some things that she's done as far as having people come live with y'all and move with y'all is because you have allowed it to happen as a mother. Okay? Oh, and on to stupidity. Stupidity. Okay, we see Kayla at home with Luke. She done had their baby and everything. She still not all the way happy living in whatever state she living in. It starts with an I. It's either Indiana, Iowa, Illinois. I don't know. One of the I states. And, her and Stephan Eraserhead baby is turning 2. And she's having a little party or whatever. But, Stephan Eraserhead has not seen his son in months. Why? Because he's a deadbeat, okay? And she said, I don't feel bad that he won't see him because he doesn't even care to call and check up or nothing with his son, okay? We then see Eraserhead talking to his girlfriend, and this is the girlfriend. I think her name is Madison or Molly. I don't know, something, okay? It could be Margarita. I'm not sure, okay? And we have Eraserhead. And this is not an edited photo. This is really how this man looks, okay? This man is in his 20s. If pussy ass nigga was a people person, it's him. This is pussy ass nigga if you ever ask me. Okay? This is what it is. Okay? He looks like how much of a fucked up person he is. I digress. Anyway, he's talking to the girlfriend. He says, she asked him, would you feel bad that, you're not going to see your son for his birthday? He said, actually, it may sound bad, but no, I've already felt that pain. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy that Kayla feel like I can only see my son when I call to ask to see him. If I don't call her to see my son, she won't call me and ask me to get him. I say, motherfucker, what? You mean to tell me you gonna sit here and say the reason you don't see your son is because the mother expects you to call to ask? She doesn't call you to ask you to get your child. So you want her do your job for you. And the girlfriend then said, okay, well, you will probably need to be the one to reach out. I'm happy she finally realized that he's a stupid asshole who kept blaming Kayla like it's her fault he ain't seen a son, and she not see, no, it's him. it's him. Because he said out his own mouth to her, she act like I gotta call her to see him. Motherfucker, you do. Okay, if I want to see whoever, can I see you? Can you come see me? But we need to see each other. Girl, he is such a shitty turd. So we also have these two, Ashley and Bar. I just feel like they're both petty and immature. They broken up and everything, and she was on a trip with some new dude, and because he wouldn't watch the baby, she took the baby with her and the baby and said dude was hanging out all over social media at the time or whatever. Now we do know that now her and said dude ain't no longer together, and it's a guy who was dating Sky from Black King Crew and all that foolishness or whatever. So after you feel like I'm tired of Bar being upset, I'm tired of having to worry about Bar feelings, I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna live my life. I feel like she has every right to live her life. Okay, I also feel like she should continue staying home, saving some money, and stop taking so many trips, move out of her mother's house. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's wrong for Bar to not want random men around his daughter. The same way I'm pretty sure she don't want random chicks around her daughter either. I feel like you should not have your daughter hanging out with some dude who you hanging out with in LA. Like, y'all not even really in a relationship. So if your baby daddy won't watch your child, said child still don't need to be around this new dude. I'm a firm believer in keeping kids separate from people you messing around with until it's something serious, because you can't trust everybody around your kid. Period. Okay, now Bar say he overreacted. He was on social media fooling or whatever, called her all her name. But he got hurt for a sec. He was a little bit upset, a little bit sad, but he caught himself. He caught himself and he realized he had to just sit back and let what happens happen and do him. Meaning if she dating, I'm going to date too. And let's see how she likes it. They're immature right now. They'll grow up in about 2 years. Maybe 2 years. Kaya and Teazha then broke up. Okay, and Kaya is at home, honey, and she is going through it. Okay, this is the best picture I would get. Lashes, girl. I'm gonna say this, okay? She's all upset because Teazha won't talk to her. They've been broken up like a week or two. Her child is only like 6 months old. She at home on the couch, bundled up, crying and all that. Her mama come home with the baby, meaning the mama left with the baby to give her some time off. I don't even know what Kaya do. Like, does Kaya work? Like, why does she need a break? Because they broke a girl. Anyway, so mom come home. Are you okay to get some rest? She's still crying. She down there in my car, so I didn't text her because I didn't think she responded. Nobody's helping me. Nobody's helping me. Your mama just walked in with your baby, which means she helped you today, okay? And mama like, girl, people do help you. You just don't like the help we're giving. You don't want to hear what we're saying, okay? She's like, look, I don't want you and Teazha to get back together because you be doing too much or whatever, and it's just it's toxic or whatever. I don't want y'all to get back together until y'all are both sufficient on your own, okay? Until y'all are self-sufficient, individually, y'all should not get back together. But I want to talk to her, and this is the one time I want to say I was doing too much. But you always have been doing too much, and you put yourself in this situation. You knew that girl. Kaya knew Teazha was tired of her and her extraness, and you kept doing it. You kept doing it, and they had no regard, and you felt like she would keep taking it, and then she stopped taking it, and she left your ass, and now you so sad. Okay, work on yourself. Get yourself in order. Don't sit around and be sad and want to cry and say, I know I did wrong. Fix yourself, like your mama said. Be self-sufficient. Then try to get back with her. So Briana and Milo, Danae, now known as Milo, meet up. It was awkward. He was awkward. She was awkward. The baby was running around. You know what I'm saying? He did say he wants to talk to her mom and apologize for how things went back before. And Briana kept saying how your face looks different but the same but different. It was awkward, and I feel like they want to have sex, but I don't know how that works out, but we shall see later. Okay, so we have Rachel. Okay? This is Rachel sitting at home on the couch. Rachel has a 6-month-old daughter. She's pregnant again by a new boyfriend who seems to be pretty nice, actually. And the boy came back and apologized for fussing at her, even though he had every right to fuss at her for fighting while pregnant with a child. And so her and the boyfriend made up. I think the boyfriend's name was Cozy or Casey. It's some Cody. I think it's Cody. Okay. So her and Cody is now doing fine. We then see a little later on, she brings up how she was bleeding a little bit, but then it went away, and then she was bleeding a little bit more, so she has to go to the doctor. Okay, she gets to the doctor, and it was very, 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 very sad as they sat there and did the ultrasound. Her mama was crying because her mama realized that she was having a miscarriage, and the doctor then, confirmed, we don't hear a heartbeat, so she lost the baby. She had a miscarriage. And I'm going to say this, and I don't care who don't like it. Losing a baby is extremely hard. Okay, it's not easy for anyone. It does not matter how far along in a pregnancy you are. That is traumatizing. However, Rachel don't need no more kids. Rachel needs to be on birth control. Rachel needs to sit down somewhere and grow up. Rachel is out here having unprotected sex with multiple men and not knowing who the daddy is and all these things. I feel like sometimes things happen for a reason, and within a horrible loss, it is better for the parents. I hope this helps her slow down and process the loss and want to better her future. So Teazha meets with her friend and chit chat or whatever. Now, Kaya do say, well, she reached out to me, because she wanted to check on the baby, and I hope that means that she rethinking us as a couple. She not, Kaya, let that go. Because Teazha talking to her friends, like, I was trying to make it work, cause for the baby, and I was trying to make it work because I did love her and everything, but we was fighting so much, and everything that happened, like, she always blamed me. Even if she did something wrong, she would flip it and put it on me. It was always me. And he said, she said, well, I don't know. Teazha said that, it got to the point to where she realized she wasn't happy. And if I'm not happy, like, why should I stay in it when now I'm waking up every day and I'm unhappy? Because every day we fight about something and every day you blame me for something and I'm just done. I mean, she got a right to be done. I'd be done. I would have been done. Done. So at the doctor's office, Rachel was making surprisingly wise decisions. They're going to give her a DNC, go into the tissue. And she was like, while y'all put me to sleep to do that, can you also put in my birth control? Absolutely, we can. Okay, I think that was a wise decision for her to make that decision on her own. Before, she kept on, I don't want birth control, I don't want condoms, and with this situation, she's now saying, put in my birth control. Okay, she was out in the waiting area talking to her grandma who she used to stay with, and she was like, I'm saying, I feel like I've made so many mistakes since I left your house. I just been doing dumb things or whatever. I need, things, so much has changed, this kind of put things into perspective. I really hope this unfortunate situation has woken her up. You know what I'm saying? So Kayla has her son's party, and of course he raised her head, does not show up, doesn't call or anything, okay? But her boyfriend, Luke was there. Luke was playing father this whole time. Luke's family was there, and so the baby had a great birthday party. And after the party, Kayla says, he don't even really know who Stephanie is. You're more his dad than Stephanie. Like, I don't even look at Stephanie as his father because he doesn't do anything for him. So basically, Luke the father. Okay, I don't disagree with that. I do feel like Eraserhead ain't, in the picture at all. And she brought up how I don't even want to allow him to pop in and out of his life because it's not fair to my son. You know what I'm saying? So, he probably won't even remember his father because he just doesn't come around at all. Stephan Eraserhead has built this messed up situation for himself. Okay, so congrats to Luke, who is the baby's father. Okay, so these two meet up. Okay, Kaya and Teazha to have a little conversation. And Kaya feels like we can work it out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no relationship too bad that you can't work out because I've been deep down in the trenches before in really bad relationships and I came out the other end. That's not true because you're with this person. If you've been in bad relationships, it didn't work out because you're not with some people. Anyway, Teazha feels like, look, we're toxic. It's a difference between having a good relationship, a bad relationship, and a toxic one. We're toxic. You can't fix toxic. Yes, you can. You know, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. What Teazha said is making perfect sense. We are toxic with each other. I love you, but as far as a relationship, we can't be together. I want to be your friend. I want to be around for the baby. I want to get to that point where we can, coexist or whatever. But we cannot be in a relationship because it is hurting me. It is making me depressed. It is making me unhappy. Why are you upset with me? Because I don't want to be in a relationship with you. Kaya really acting like Tia's wrong for not wanting to be with her when Tia's is given all the reasons that you're supposed to leave a relationship. It's toxic, it's unhealthy, it's depressing, I'm not happy. Those are reasons to not be with someone. And Kaya feel like, well, we haven't really tried to fix it. We're still children. You are, which means you have time to walk away and still be friends. She walked away crying, this is some bullshit. This is stupid. This is dumb. No, it's not. You're just too mature to realize that Tia's making perfect sense. But at the end of the day, they don't need to be together. Tiaza has the right idea. We have to be friends. We can't be a couple because we're going to keep fussing and fighting. And the fact that Kaya couldn't sit there and not get an attitude and be yelling proves that she's not even mature enough to understand the truth of what Tiaza's saying. Fix it, Jesus. Nope. Jesus said leave it alone. Jesus said leave it be. Briana mama and sister meet up with her and Milo basically asked, is y'all a couple again? What's going on? And they like, we don't know. We just taking it slow. We just friends right now. And I'm like, well, that ain't what she said to me. And I didn't know that you was coming here for y'all to possibly start talking again. And I would have some concerns. So I feel like at this point, the mama concerns don't matter because Briana do what she gonna do. Now her concerns are valid considering the past of those two people. I get that. But girl, you let that girl do everything she wanted to do. Don't complain now. You built that monster. Live with it. So Bar's about to drop the baby off, and Ash gets pissed off because of all the things he said about her online when she was in LA with that man, and she feel like he can't come here and act like we cool. Like he has to acknowledge and take accountability for what he said about me. Okay, what he said about me, because for all them years he was nothing. For all them years he didn't have no license. For all them years he didn't have no GD. For all them years, but you was with him. You can't stay with a bum and then call him a bum when you're done with him. Okay, he was a bum when you was with him. Okay, he was a bum when you was fighting his mama before him. He was a bum, as you put it. He's always been who he's been, and you was with him. So you can't dog him now. You liked it. You stayed when you defended. Girl, I cannot. So Bar pull up and he trying to be, I guess, cool. He drop the baby off and whatever, she want to chit chat. And you was saying stuff about me. You was lying on my name. You know what I'm saying? Talking about I'm out here getting, fucking people or whatever, and I'm home. I ain't home. He like, look, I didn't say all that, but you was in LA with some dude around with my daughter. I was. If the daughter, she was with us, and so what? And he like, look, it ain't no issue. Leave me be. I'm done. Like, I don't care, whatever. Because you out there fucking old boy. Well, he my nigga. That's my man. I'm like, was it your man? Oh, now your man. But before y'all were just friends. Okay, well, whatever. Yep, I'ma keep fucking them. And she then was outside in her socks on the ground twerking about she's gonna continue sleeping with some dude in LA. Oh God, Ashley, you just need to stop, mama. Like, as bad as you say Bar is and how he reacts to situations badly, you do the same thing in a different way. You didn't need to do all that. For what? If you know you're not a hoe, why does it matter what he said? You should know who you is and who you ain't. And no one can make me react about something if I'm not that thing. You know what I'm saying? Girl, bye. Anyway, I'm like, girl, come in the house. Like, don't do this. And Bar walked off. Because for 4 years, I took care of you. You did. You stayed with him. So you can't complain about how he was when you were with him. You complain about how bad a person doing when you not with them. That's the T. Okay? If he was a bum when y'all were together, you can't talk about him because you was with him. Now, if he's a bum when y'all break up, then go in, sis. But, I mean, he been a non-GED having, non-job having, non-nothing having, just knocked you up having, you paid all the bills having, y'all stayed with your mama having. He's been on that. I think that was the end of the episode. I'm done, honey. Y'all probably won't get no more reviews or whatever, but I had to get this one done because I was bored. Okay, peace.